Here is a review of moving straight ahead. In particular, the investigations dealing with slope. We've been using tables, graphs, and equations to find slope. Take a look at this graph. If you look at it, you should be able to write the equation for the line in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So first we're going to find the slope, which is rise over run. So we're going to go rise up 3 over run 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. So the slope is 3 over 1, or 3. And you can see the y-intercept in this case is -1. So the equation for this line is 3x minus 1. If you look at this example, we can find the slope by doing rise over run, 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. So the slope is 3 over 2, and the y-intercept you can see is -3. So this equation should be written as y equals 3 over 2 x minus 3. You should also be able to find slope from 2 points. So let's say I take 2 points that are on this line. Let's see if we get the same slope. So I picked -1, -4, which is this point right down here, and also 0, -1. Let's see if we get the same slope that we got earlier. To find slope, you want to calculate rise over run. So we're going to write the change in y over the change in x. So we can do either y sub 2 over y minus y sub 1 or vice versa. So let's do y sub 2 minus y sub 1. So -4 minus -1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. -1 minus 0. If you remember your rules for subtracting integers, this would be plus plus. So that'd be -4 plus 1, which is -3, and -1 minus 0 is just -1. So you can see negative divided by negative is positive. The slope is 3, just like we found earlier. And just to prove that it doesn't matter which ordered pair you choose first, if we reverse the order and say let's do y sub 1 minus y sub 2, I'd have -1 minus -4 over x sub 1 minus x sub 2. This would be plus +4, so that'd be -1 plus 4, which is 3. And this would be 0 plus +1, or 1. So again, the slope is still 3. We've also talked about x-intercept and y-intercept. The y-intercept is really easy if it's in slope-intercept form. You can just look at the equation and see that the y-intercept is -1. And that's because we've set x equal to 0. So if this is 0, I think you can see 0 minus 1 is -1. So here's the ordered pair, 0, -1. Similarly, to find the x-intercept, we'll take the equation, y equals 3x minus 1, which is this guy right here. And this time we'll set y equal to 0. So now we have 0 equals 3x minus 1. I think you can see if you look at that, this has to equal 1, so that it'll be 0 when you subtract 1 from it. So this x would be 1/3. So the ordered pair is 1/3, 0. And if you look at this equation, this graph here, you can see 1/3, 0. There's the x-intercept, or where the line intersects with the x-axis. We've also talked about how to describe the slope, whether it's positive, negative, or has a 0 slope, or a line that has a slope that's undefined. So let's just look at horizontal and vertical lines right now. Here's a horizontal line, and the slope is 0. That's because, pretend I picked 2 points on the line. So here's 5, 2 right there, and here's 3, 2. Let's find the change in y over the change in x and see what our slope is. Well, the change in y is 2 minus 2, which is 0, and the change in x is 5 minus 3, which is 2. So 0 divided by any number is just 0. So the slope for a horizontal line is 0. And you might remember that I told you I always remember there's an O here, so it helps you remember horizontal. The slope is 0. With a vertical line, I've picked 2 points on there. Let's say we have 3, 4, which would be like right here, and 3, 6, which would be right here. Let's find the change in y over the change in x. So the change in y, 6 minus 4 is 2, and the change in x is 3 minus 3 is 0. You cannot divide by 0, so that's why every vertical line has an undefined slope. And you might remember Ski Dude talking about puff, puff, positive, nice, negative, the horizontal part being this is zero fun, and then I think he crashes off the cliff and screams undefined because a vertical line has a slope that's undefined. That's all for now.